Hey there y'all, Disney D Prince here today with another MGA Miniverse unboxing. Today we've got the Make It Mini Lifestyle, the Plants and Birds edition. They're very cool. There's 12 different ones to collect, including the roses, which is what I want. I got 4 of them. They were $6.97 each at Walmart. Here's the UPC if you're trying to find them. And I am excited because these seem to be pretty low on the required resin to really make these kind of irritating. So we're going to unbox them and see which ones we get. I pulled these from a fresh box, so hopefully there are no duplicates in these 4, but you never know who's been to that box before you. And I looked, and it does seem like all of them have the same interior wrapper, which it kind of shows you some of the ones that you can get on the side. The birdhouses are kind of cool. I really want more of the plants though, because that's something we don't get a ton of with Barbie, is actual like decor. Now I do hear rumors that there is going to be a decor series done of Miniverse, which we kind of got that with the fish series, whichever that one was called. But let's see what we got. Okay, I'm seeing plants. So far this is going according to plan. Here is the little piece that becomes a stand. And let's see what we can actually get before we go into it. So again, we've got a couple of different ones to choose from. We want the peonies or the poppies or the birds of paradise. Maybe the baby's breath is really cool, and the orchid is really nice also. I think we got the palea pear, so not bad. We'll see. And then there's some palm fronds and hanging stuff, and of course our 3 birdhouses. Very cute. They do come with birds. So if I'm going to get any of those, I'd want the cardinal and I'd want the hummingbird because they are super cute. So let's take a look at what we got. Okay. So as you can see, they are bound together down here with a little rubber band. There are 2 of them. Right there, they've got little roots and everything. Very cute. Let's see what all it comes with. So we did get a new newspaper that unfortunately we tore. I like to save these. They're really good for set dressing, but it's okay. That's fine. And let's take a look. So we've got Sungrow. So this is our soil. This is what our little resin is, I'm pretty sure. We'll see. I think the plants come with a tray also, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to double check, but okay. So we've got a little garden hoe. We've got our little tweezers. We've got the little stand pieces that go into here. Just like this. And they become a very cool little circle stand that is slightly different from the last one that we got. And let's take a look. This one, oh, we've got another thing so we can redeem ourselves. We're gonna try not to tear it this go around. Even though I feel like I'm gonna get the same one in all of them, I do like these little papers. They are super cute. Okay, I was right. There's a little tray that comes with them. So that tray fits pretty well right in there. Let's save our little paper over there. And then the last thing that we're looking for is this, our Happy Grow Co. And it is our little planters. If I could get them out. Okay. Let's see if I can get it out from the bottom. Okay, there we go. Okay. So we do get our little planters. So again, our soil is our resin, and you literally just stick them in there when you have enough soil in there. You can stick them in there without the soil, without the resin. It is not a big deal either way. That's one of the easier ones to do because it does stay more like pliable, but it's also a little bit harder to get out and put into the little container because it doesn't pour. You can save these and use them as like blanket baskets in your Barbie dream houses. I generally hold on to a couple and then trash the rest. We'll look at whether or not we want to assemble these the way they come here in a minute. All right, there we go. Okay, so that's how those look. And then of course, remember we got our soil, potting mix, our little hoe. We can reuse this box as set dressing in a store or something like that. Very easy, Happy Grow Co. You just crease up those edges a little bit more to make it more box-like. And we can use these to place our resin if we need to. Let's look at what the official instructions say for this one. So for those, it literally just says turn them, or fill them, place them on the tray, and stick them in. So very easy. And then you just stick them under UV light for a little bit, and that's going to be pretty much the instructions for most of the plants over here, the hanging ones and the palms and the ficus, whereas the other flowers actually have liquid resin because they go into vases. So let's hope we get some of the flowers and at least one of the birdhouses to really kind of show the difference. So here is the second one. Again, it is very easy to kind of like pick out which ones you want. They all seem to have the same wrapping. I was hoping they were going to be a little different, so you could pick a birdhouse and pick a flower and pick a palm at least, or a plant, I guess is a better way to describe that than just a palm, because a ficus isn't necessarily a palm. Well, it's not a palm at all. So very cute. I like the change in the shelves, and it seems like that's going to be pretty true all the way around. Okay, so we got our baby's breath. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting. Kind of cool. All right. We got these. Set them off to the side if you're going to keep them. Again, we're going to get another shelf. Let's take a look at everything we got. All right. Another pair of tweezers. Another pair of these. And there is a little bit of a groove there in the bottom and then a chip out on the top part of them to kind of let you know which one is supposed to go in which side. Not that you wouldn't really figure it out on your own logically, but you know, such is life. Okay, so here is our grow water. This again is our resin. And then let's take our little tray out. We're gonna have to do that on everyone? I guess so. The only only thing that they don't seem to really excel at is boxes, I've noticed. So I'd really like to get these out without tearing anything. Okay. So this is probably our most detailed of the flowers because it's got 3 individual milk jugs, which you could use these for like anything. You do not have to use these for the flowers. Like if I get duplicates of this, I will not be upset at all because it's very cool. And it's got a little handle and it's got a nice shine to it. It doesn't have a tray because it has that. So in here we have got 3 individual sprigs of baby's breath that is very tangled together. So we're gonna try to get our stuff away from each other. Okay, so just like that. So really what it's gonna look like at the end is very dependent on how you're placing your resin. I would probably actually like cut these down a little bit maybe for these jugs just because they seem really tall. But this is our little bouquet thing, so we can take some of our flowers that we got from our Zuru fashion mini dolls or mini balls and put them in this because it's a better quality bouquet wrap. But not as easy to fit that inside the actual shelf. So, interesting. And then, of course, we save our box to use as a little display thing. Very cool. So, let's see if we can get a birdhouse, right? So, there is the UPC again. Again, these were $6.97, I think. So they're on the cheaper end of the Make It Minis, which is kind of surprising. I thought these would be more expensive when I was looking them up, but I'm pleasantly surprised that these are only like $7 in the US. I know they're probably more expensive abroad, and you guys are probably tired of me rubbing it in that my prices are better. But let's see. Okay. Oh. Wow. We got a birdhouse. That's awesome. Which bird did we get, though, I wonder? Okay. Oh, and this one is different. It's got a little hook right there for you to hang the birdhouse. So you could actually theoretically find out before fully unwrapping the ball that you're getting a birdhouse. So that's kind of fun. Okay, we've got our stand piece, our other stand piece. We want to put those back on. Okay. Again, hook. And let's see, we get a couple of other things. So I'm not sure what the resin is going to be in this one. Maybe the bird seed? No. So we get bird seed, healthy tweets, and tasty tweets. Very cute. And then we've got our string to hang it up. Very cool. I would have thought that would have just been attached already, but interesting. And let's see. So we've got this one, which I think is the cardinal, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Ooh, this thing is so cool. Okay. So look at that. This is in 2 different pieces. This is like a legit little gazebo. So I think you have to thread the string through the top of it first before you assemble. But let's take a look at the other piece. Okay. All right. So here's the other piece. So it does just kind of snap into this one real quick. I want to make sure I'm not doing something out of the usual, out of the instructions. Let's see. So, no, that's the sparrow one, actually. The cardinal is like the old style birdhouse that you actually have to assemble. So I'm kind of glad I didn't get that one. This one I don't think comes with any resin. No. Okay. Yeah, you literally just assemble it and he clicks on. You do have to put the string through the bottom all the way. I don't see where that other piece comes through though. Interesting. I think they may have revised these plans because the instructions show a little hole through the center. Mine does not have a hole. Right? I'm not crazy? I'm not seeing things? Okay. Interesting. Is that supposed to like pop out? Let's see. I don't see anything that this would pop out of. Like, this seems pretty in there. Interesting. So I am not sure if I got a mess up or if they changed the design, because we still have the string, but we do not have a hole that is in the base, or like two holes. It's like we had a spot where it was supposed to be drilled, but then it did not get separated, because this seems like it is a separate piece, and it does look like it, right? I don't know. That's very weird. Okay. So we might just have to feed the string in through the top and then just kind of wing it, no pun intended. But yeah, this would just theoretically pop on pretty easily like that, yeah. And then we just fill it up with the bird seed and pop it on like that, and we have our bird feeder. Now let's take a look at our little sparrow friend. So inside here, we've actually got a little nest that our sparrow fits in. He is very cute. Okay, so this is awesome because he looks almost like the sparrow from I Stayed a Virgin for 30 years and became a wizard. So, I don't know. That's very cool. It's very highly detailed. Let's see how he compares to our Ken doll. So let's see. Whoop. Okay. Yeah. That's not bad. Like, he's not a bad scale. That's about the size of a sparrow. So, okay. So other than that not necessarily being correct, I'm going to leave the bird right there, because I'm not sure if we should assemble that or if I'm going to double check and see if anybody else got a screwed up one of these and how they put it through, because based on the instructions, you can't actually do that. So we're going to open this last one and see what else we got. But hey, we got one of each so far. So I'm not mad at that kind of assortment. So as long as this isn't a double, I don't care which one I get at this point, because I've shown you guys kind of the different varieties. Okay, so it looks like we've got plants again. Oh, yep, awesome. Okay, so we got the hanging plant this time though. So we shall see what this one is like. Stop being fidgety camera holder thing. Does not want to go down that far. I changed camera holders and positions and it is not happy with me. So I'm going to scoot some of this back so we can get it back in the frame. So yeah, these overall, not a bad deal. Kind of surprised by the variety that we got. But like I said, I did pull a fresh box. So here is our thingamabobber. We got another little garden shovel, little hoe, some tweezers, and our stand pieces. So of course we got to put that back together. Okay, see, we got that hook right there. The hook does spin, so that's really cute. Oh, we've got more of the little twine. Very cool. I don't know why they didn't just put hooks on some of these things. But we've got our, again, the boxes do not like to come out. Okay. Oh, this is a very cool pot. Okay. So the way this is supposed to go is it is supposed to get threaded up through those little holes, and all of the strings together are supposed to go up onto the hook. So very cool. Again, soil is going to go on there, and we are going to secure it like that. So let's take a look at everything else that we get. We don't need to look at those. I think this is just the soil. Yep, here's our potting mix again. Very good. And I'm not even sure what's in this one. More rope. How many ropes are there? Are there 2 ropes? I don't know how that goes. And then we will get these unwrapped and see about this. Okay. All right. So we've got our very cute hanging plants. These are going to be very top heavy, so you got to get this down in the resin. Like, I would actually suggest, like, it says to put this in last, I would do this probably, I'd put a small layer of resin at the bottom and then just build around this thing so you're actually covering the stem. Because this seems like it is going to be really, really top heavy otherwise. And it's going to take a bit to get these to how you like them when you have them hanging. But very cool. I still don't know what the second thing is for though. Like, we got two types of twine and I don't know what they're for, really. Let me see if I can see where it goes on the actual one. Okay. No, that just shows it's supposed to have one, so I guess we got an extra. Alright, well, good to have an extra, I guess. Yeah, that twine looks like it's only supposed to come in our birdhouse, actually. That color twine that we got. So, I don't know. Weird. So we got an extra mini for free. So, not bad. We got these two. We got our chickadee bird feeder. And we got our baby's breath trio. So, again, none of these are bad to get. I did kind of want the orchid, just because it seems like so much fun. And then I did really kind of want the peonies. I love peonies. They're very cute. I'll probably pick up some more of these the next time I see them and just do some shorts with them. Just because these are very cool. And I will probably get these assembled. Not too, won't take too long to do it. But they're not really going to look any different aside from like the hanging plant, which I could do the string right now, I guess. That's not the end of the world. It's actually really easy. You're literally just going to tie it around and then pull it up through. So let's see if I can do this. Okay, oop, there we go. All right, take this whole thing off. Try to do it like it's shown in the picture. All right. So what we're gonna do is go like this. I think probably just tie it at the ends over here. If you followed my channel for a while, you know I don't love tiny knots and things. But such is life, right? Okay, so, and then we just pull up like this. Pull out like so. And then we just take them up like this until we can get three equidistant. We want to try to put that right there. And what we want to do is just kind of adjust as needed to try and get that equal. Like, if it was heavy enough, it would pretty much equalize on its own. Problem is, not necessarily heavy enough. but we just go like that. And that's how you assemble your little hanging pot. And it's actually going to be a little tall for the stand that's in there. If you wanted to display it in the shelf, I suggest displaying it from a little like command hook off of your dollhouse ceiling or something. Something it's easy to remove, because these aren't going to be super heavy. So, and then you just kind of probably throw your vines between for stability, so that way you can kind of, because you've got 3 vines technically, so you can just kind of work them like that. And then you have a very nice little hanging plant for your patios and things like that, for your trinkets. And of course you can kind of cheat this side more towards the front if you want that. You know, you can just adjust as needed. So yeah, these are pretty cool. Overall, I'm not mad at this. They're about the right price for what you get. I like all of the fun little extras that we get in these kind of things. Like especially the fact that little twine things are not just, you know, included. They're actually, you know, fun things. And the addition of the little hose is kind of fun. I love that they gave the bird an actual nest also. Our little chickadee. I love chickadees. And then again, we've got more of these big boxes to kind of set dress with. The only qualm I have is the instructions for the bird feeder are not correct, or I got a defective bird feeder. So overall, it's a very cool lineup. I'm a little bummed that I didn't get some of the ones that I wanted. That just means I have to try again. So if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed it, leave me a like. And as always, follow along for some more fun unboxings. Bye, y'all. Be good.